Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your lovely girl Tinu, and today we're going to be doing a full-on drugstore makeup look. I did it yesterday and the audio was so horrible. So this is the second time I'm filming this video. Hopefully this video comes out really good and the audio is better than it was. There was no way I could save that video, so I just had to trash it and start over. I just always want to start off by putting a lip balm on my lip. This is from Winky Lux. This is their lip balm in lavender. I don't know what to think of this brand. Are they drugstore or are they not? I don't know if they are drugstore, but I could not find a lip balm in my collection that was not drugstore. They were all high-end. So yeah, like Laneige is high-end. So I'm gonna use this for now. Whenever I do my makeup, I always want to start my face with skincare. Skincare is the bee's knees. Now we're just gonna put like an oil. I really have dry skin, so I like to put like an oil on my face. I'm using the Derma E. It's called the Anti-Wrinkle Oil. This oil is amazing. This is actually my second bottle. They keep sending it to me, but I actually ran out. This is really nice. It's a nice oil without making the face too oily. And it has a nice scent to it too. I'm gonna use my actual cream moisturizer. I'm trying this for the first time. This is the Derma E Skin Destressing Calming Moisturizer. Cream has a like a peachy color tint to it. Weird. Feels a little cold. I don't know if that the moisturizer. It feels like a little cold on the skin, which actually I like. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna be using the Revlon Primer Plus Photoready Primer, and this had really amazing reviews and I wanted to try it out. I've never tried it out before. Well, I tried it out yesterday, but I don't know how I feel. So this time around, I'm actually using a different foundation that I used yesterday. I used the Maybelline Superstay, but I didn't really like it. And I'm gonna skip on using the other primer I used, which was the e.l.f. I am not sure how I like that one. Or maybe I might use it today and see how it works with the new foundation that I'm going to use. So I am going to be wearing the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. I'm going to be trying it on today. Although I tried it on yesterday and I just didn't like the way, I don't know what it did to my foundation, but I'm going to try it on and see if it does that weird thing yesterday. If it does that, I will just wash my face and start over. That is my son in the background, if you guys can hear him. While I wait for this to dry, I just want to go ahead and touch base with you guys. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing with this whole COVID situation? I've gotten vaccinated, got 2 of my shots in June, and first shot was okay. I didn't get no symptoms. The second shot was really horrible. I had to literally lay down for 2 days. I felt like I had COVID. I don't know what COVID feels like, but I felt like I had muscle pain. I had aches in my body. I was feeling like I was feverish. I felt like I had the chills. I had a headache also. So yeah, that was how that went. But I've been trying to film, but I have a son that is so demanding. He is the love of my life, my pride and joy. He does not want me to do anything. Right now he's calm. He's actually watching CoComelon in the living room and he's watching and he's calm. I'm just praying he stays that way so I can film my video and then he can do whatever he wants. So now we're just gonna go ahead and conceal. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer to conceal. I tried using the hydrating to do my under eye. I just didn't like the way it looked on my skin. It was just so crepey. It felt really weird. I'm not going to use this on my eye this time around. I'm just going to use it on areas around coverage, extra coverage. My skin has been acting weird. Not that I've been getting too many breakouts, but hyperpigmentation. You can see my face is actually 2 shades darker than my body. So if you see me wear a lighter foundation on, it's because I'm trying to match my face to my whole body, not actually match my face, because then it look weird with different color face, different color body. I'm just taking a wet beauty blender, damp beauty blender, I mean not wet, and I'm just going to blend this out. I just want to give myself a little bit more coverage before I actually put my foundation on. And bear in mind guys, I have used the foundation that I'm going to be using today. So it's not new. I don't understand what's going up here. I think that primer is not as good as my my Milk primer. This e.l.f., I'm not going to use it again. I think it just moves things around instead of it to like grip the foundation or concealer or whatever you put on your face. It kind of does the opposite, which I'm not here for. I just like want you to stick where I put you. And I do have dry patches here. Maybe that could be it, but when I use my Milk one, it does not do that. Now the foundation I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. This shade is in a classic tan. I've been looking for a shade like this all my life. I could not find a shade that matched me other than 355 Coconut. Oompa Loompa kind of shade. You know what I mean. That shade was just not my shade. It was just like too orangish, too red. I don't understand why they didn't have an in-between shade. So I think I got this one on in Ulta, because when you live in a neighborhood like I do that only has about 93% white people, you find it hard to find your shade of foundation because these stores will not have that shade that you want. So literally I had to go to Ulta to find it. And I love the matte and poreless version of this. They have a dewy one, but this one works. I mean, even though I'm not technically someone that should be wearing matte foundation, this does not make me feel dry or tight on my face. I like the finish of the Fit Me foundation. It's a lot. See, this is what I'm talking about. The stupid primer, which I'm not gonna use again. This makes it look like I have texture, which I don't have texture. I might have a little bumps from a skin irritation that happened like a couple of days ago, but texture is all around and I don't have texture. Yeah, this, yo, look at that. Took off the foundation. I'm going to switch gears and I'm gonna take my F80 brush from Sigma. I don't know why this e.l.f. crap is doing this to my face. And I'm knocking on all y'all lovers because I do love e.l.f. I have a lot of products from e.l.f. But this was so hyped. It was really hyped on the website. Like super hyped. Okay. I guess the brush works. So now I'm going to use a concealer. This is the Milani, the Conceal and Perfect Concealer in Warm Tan. Really, really nice. I love this concealer. It's not new to me. I don't want too much of a crazy highlight today. So what I do is I just line this on my nail. I've been doing a lot of reverse highlighting because I just like the look that it gives me. The snatched look. Now I'm gonna take the Colourpop Soul Bronzer, and the shade I'm gonna be wearing is in dark. This necessarily could have been darker. I don't understand why this is a dark and it doesn't look as dark as it should. I'm just taking this random brush. I'm just going to put that in my contour area. I let my concealer to kind of set a little bit before I start to blend. So I'm just gonna now start blending my concealer. I need an eye cream under my eyes, like literally. I don't have a drugstore, that's why I didn't use it in this video. But normally, my favorite eye cream of choice is MAC's Rapid Response. Whenever I do my eye makeup, that is like the bomb. I think this primer does not work well under the eyes. It's just doing a lot of weird stuff under my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye concealer and the highlighted places on my face. I'm gonna set it with the WetnWild Banana Focus powder. And I don't bake. My son has got off the couch. He's right at the door right now. So now I'm gonna take and bake my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrow. Now I'm gonna go in and clean my brows with the same concealer that I used. I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution bronzer in dark and I'm gonna basically sculpt my face a little bit. Now I'm gonna take the Milani eye primer in medium. We're gonna apply that on the lids. The palette of the day is gonna be the Maybelline Nudes of New York. Really amazing palette. The first shade I'm gonna go into is called Protector. Taking that with a fluffy Sigma brush, just applying that as a transition color. Taking another crease brush, I'm gonna go into Globetrotter and we're gonna place that right under that transition color. Going back into Protector, we're gonna place that a little bit, bring it a little bit up the crease towards the upper brow bone. And then we're gonna go back into Globetrotter, just gonna bring it up a little higher. Taking a tapered crease brush, I'm going to be going into Voyager. And we're just trying to darken that outer V. Next, I'm going to be going in called Dreamer. It's that nice cool tone, kind of mauve. Taking that on a brush, I am gonna spray some of this setting spray on it because I want to give it a really nice. Now I'm gonna take both Voyager and Globetrotter on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take the Laura Infallible called the Never Fail eyeliner in black in the waterline. For the inner corners, I'm going to take Originator. Just taking NYC liquid liner to do like a nice wing liner. I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Infallible blush in amber. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow highlighter in dark. I'm just going to spray the Revlon Glow Mist. I'm going to apply that all over my face. I feel like I have to spray a lot to get it on my face. And I kind of overkilled it. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And the shade I'm using is called Pioneer. And I'm going to also take the WetnWild Gel Lip Liner. I think this is it's called Red the Scene. So we're going to apply that. Ooh, I love this gel liner. Not really liking how my highlight is not popping, so I'm using the e.l.f. highlighter. And I don't know what shade this is. I think it's called Bronze Gold. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. It's popping now. My highlighter wasn't popping at all. So here is the final look. This is what I created using drugstore makeup. I love some of these products and I hate some of these products. My favorite product that I tried so far is the Nudes of New York from Maybelline. It's amazing. This is my first Maybelline palette that is very pigmented. I have tried their first palette they came out that was like in this kind of shape, and I hated that with a passion. This is reformulated shades, and these shades are buttery smooth. They are pigmented. I love this one. So that one is a good one for me. Another product that I actually really like is the L'Oreal Paris the liquid lipstick. I totally hate the Maybelline matte ink. I just don't understand why this is so sticky and tacky. It's like literally putting gum or glue on my lip. This, when I press it, it doesn't transfer to each other. This transferred like nobody's business. Like it totally took up my top lip and transferred it to my bottom, and my bottom lip was transferred to my top. That's how I was doing. I also have two colors. I will give it another shot with the other two colors. So it may be a color that is not really well formulated. Now the primer is amazing. I did notice that this primer actually did do a little bit of smoothing with my pores and whatnot. Then when I added the e.l.f. primer, I think that kind of took away from what this primer was doing for me. The e.l.f., I just don't understand why it does what it does. Like it will grip in some places with the foundation, then it won't grip in others. I will try this on my own without any other primer one day and see what it does on its own. But layering this over another primer does not work. It totally makes, like, this area had to really pack it on with the foundation. Just not my forte. I don't think I would use this with something else. Maybe I'll try it on its own and see if it actually works. And if it actually works, then I'll probably have to use this on its own or wait till the products in my face have totally marinated with my skin, and then I will try it on top. The Rose Gold Mist, this can be a little overboard if you continue spraying. It really has a nice fine mist spray. That's one of the things I love about it. Really, really amazing with the sprayer. You have to shake this, FYI, before you spray it on, because it does separate. Like you get a clear and a pink sediment. I like what it does. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be worn after or before. Okay, it says you can wear before makeup and after. So I could have worn it before if I wanted to, but I wore it after because I was trying to set my makeup, of course. I feel like for the amount of product you get with this, it really is a steep price, considering you're only getting 1.2 fluid ounces and you have other primers and other setting sprays. Like for instance, I have my MAC Charge Water. This is 3 fluid ounces and this costs $30. So imagine you get double of this, triple, you'd be paying $15 more than the MAC price. I just feel like it's overpriced. I feel like if you're gonna give a setting spray this small, it should be like $7 or $8. The Makeup Forever matte bronzer is amazing. Of course, I love they have a variety of shades. They're not stingy with the color. They go darker than this. I think 3 shades darker than this. This is even dark for me, but they go darker than that and it blends like a dream. It really, really gives me a nice bronze, makes me look sun-kissed. Maybelline Matte Poreless, amazing, 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 amazing foundation. Hands down. I like the fact that even with the silly primer I added under, it kind of still worked. I know how this works without that primer, so I know that it's a good one. I do have pores like right here, and this basically blends over it on a normal day without using that e.l.f. primer. So this is a winner in my book. I'm glad I got my perfect shade. I use the Milani Perfect and Conceal in Warm Tan to just highlight. I have another shade for like you know, evening out the skin tone. I love this because it doesn't dry as fast. This one is a good one. Now the mascara, I actually was recommended this mascara by an associate in Ulta. Kudos to her, because this is my favorite mascara ever, especially for my bottom lashes. This really does magic. It lengthens my lashes, and I don't really have lashes. I have lashes, but you know what I mean when I say I don't have a nice, you know, curvy, you know, elongated lashes. My son, that's a boy, has longer lashes than me, and his lashes are curled. They like go curled up without even needing mascara or whatnot. Sometimes I wish I had his lashes. So when I tried this, and I also tried it with the Lash Paradise, I comboed these together because based off of her recommendation, she actually had this on her eyelashes and her lashes look amazing. And she actually has naturally long ones, but these even made them more false-like. They made it look like she had falsies on and she didn't have. The lip liner would have been a hit. It is a hit technically, but because I used it with that nasty lip product, it was just no go. But I love the gel. It's really, really comfortable, really soft. Not too soft where it breaks, but it goes on the lips. Even though the fact that I had a lip product on my lip, and it still was able to line my lips properly. Another thing I actually like is the blush. I love this color. Really nice for my skin tone. This is the L'Oreal blush in Amber. Very, very beautiful color for dark skin. I love this Wet n Wild Photofocus Banana. Having it under this primer and the whole situation, I feel like it just made it look crepey. But once I sprayed my rose gold mist, whatever, it just kind of revamped it and made it look okay. It didn't make it look crepey under my eyes. It made it look fine. So I do enjoy this. I always use this all the time. If I just wanted to use a drugstore, this is my go-to. And then I wanted to touch on two more products. Now we have the e.l.f. The e.l.f. product is amazing. I literally used the Halo setting powder. Whoosh. I think I can go a shade up. I like it. It's really good for no makeup days that you just want to glow from within. It does give you a nice glow, but not the glow that I'm looking for. I think the shade might be a tad dark for me because it kind of looked dark on my skin. So I went ahead and topped it over with the Studio Highlighter in Bronze Gold, and it fixed my whole situation. It fixed my whole life. Gave me that whole, you know, highlight situation that I'm looking for. Start of the show is the Colourpop Soul Bronzer. This is Blend in a Dream. I want to get a darker shade because obviously this is not as dark as I want it to be, but it does give me a slight bronze. I just feel like if they're going to call this dark, they should make it actually for dark skin. This looks like it could be for tan skin, but it's a real good product. This Derma E Skin Destressing Calming CBD whatever moisturizer is supposed to have cannabis in it or a derivative from cannabis. This feels really nice on my skin. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what it does really. It just says it's to de-stress and calm your skin, but I like it. I like the feel on my skin. It's not greasy, it's not sticky, and it's not too thin where it doesn't do anything for my skin. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoy videos like this, you enjoy tutorials where I'm basically talking through my tutorials and showing you what I'm doing, then give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to leave this channel without subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe, please. It shows you support. Let me know in the comments below if you have any video ideas for me, anything that you want me to do that I haven't done yet. Let me know so I can get that video out as soon as possible. Thank you guys again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.